While shepherds watch their flocks by night, all seated on a bank, the angel of the Lord came down and said, "My name is Frank." Well, 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 it's Christmas time again! And instead of doing 25 days of merry festive videos, we've crammed it down this year to a handful. But I do love Christmas. Those wonderful, wonderful Prince pies and that lovely glass of wine. Ugh. Oh, there's a Christmas card here. I do love the things they write in Christmas cards these days, yeah. And now I think it's time for another carol. The first hotel, it was really shit, with the maid all Chinese and the manager's dick. On display in the lobby was a mutilated goat, and a hairy old man was raping a toad. Hotel, 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 hotel. Born is the days of suing your ass. And one of these festive videos wouldn't be complete without a fairy tale, which I think up on the spot. So here we go. This one is called Cinderella. There once was a young woman called Cinderella. But all the people who didn't like her used to call her Cinderfella because she had this really hairy moustache above her lip. Cinderella had two ugly sisters who were quite frankly total bitches, and they were up each other's asses so much that there was lots of brownness on their heads. The first sister was the lesbian and liked to lick rough carpet, and the other one was a part-day prostitute who used to sell her body so that she could wear nice fancy dresses. One day the prince came round knocking on the door, and he said, "Can you help me please, because I'm stuck to a pie?" Well, the second sister got excited very quickly and started running around the room barking like a dog. Well, the first sister was very shocked to see this, so she got a really sharp pencil and rammed it up her sister's bottom. "Nay!" said the sister as the pencil penetrated her anus. Meanwhile, Cinderella was in the bathroom, scraping pus off the mirror from where the two ugly sisters had been bursting boils. She sat down on the toilet seat and sighed. Suddenly, she heard a strange knocking noise. Well, she stood up immediately and opened up the toilet. There before her was her fairy godmother. "Hello," she said, "I'm your shit fairy, and in fact I can't do any magic at all, so I'm really no use to you at all." Now Cinderella would have flushed the toilet, but unfortunately this was in modern times, and she couldn't flush the toilet because flushing toilets waste water. So she had to find another way to get rid of this shit fairy. She yanked open her bathroom cupboard, and she sprayed anusol all over the fairy. And soon it retreated back down into the toilet, and for some reason this camera's gone all blurry. Then the Prince Pie went back to the palace, and while they were having dinner, the prince said, "Ooh, why don't we have a nice ball this evening, and invite all the ugly women?" So there they were, the two ugly sisters, at 5 to 8, rubbing deodorant on their hairy, sweaty armpits. And Cinderella said, "Can I go to the ball? I really like balls." But the two ugly sisters tore all her clothes off and threw her into the mud. And then her fairy shit mother came back and popped out of the mud. Well, Cinderella was very shocked. The fairy shit mother said, "I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The bad news is that isn't mud. And the good news is, I've found out how to do magic. So she got her wand and whacked it against the wall so it would start going. And, yes, her wand then became erect. And it began to swivel, and she went, "A wave of my magic wand, the magic will soon be done. A flick of my wrist, 1, 2, 3. Now the fairy shipmother's magic had actually worked, but the downside was that she now had a really hairy black beard. Well, we've got time for just one more Christmas carol, and it goes a bit like this. We 3 kings of Orient are, bugger me, we've lost that star. Is it this way, is it that way, oh fuck me, we're lost. Oh, star of wonder, star of night. Hello, my name is Eeyore, and I've been asked to say a few words at the end of this video. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas, but remember not to drink too much, because when you drink too much, you have a hangover the next day. And then you have to have some orange juice and have a hug from your cat. I am Eeyore. Goodbye. Hello. Penis.